the demon to kill them. You know, if they're so advanced and so transcendental, why didn't they allow the demon just to kill them? You know, what's the loss? They're transcendental. They're not bodies, they're nothing like that. But the answer was this. The Vrijabasis, they understood that if the demon were to kill them, Krishna would be so aggrieved that Krishna would suffer. And so therefore, in service to Krishna, they called out, Krishna, Krishna, please save me. And then Krishna saved them, and then they averted a distasteful situation for Krishna. So it wasn't motivated, it was like an appeal for pure devotion. So that should be our sincere appeal. Tate nukampam, yes, we will tolerate. And then, Lord, please remove these things. Sometimes we say like that, Lord, please remove these obstacles. But it's just because I want my consciousness to be fixed in your pure devotion. It's not because I wish to enjoy, but I want my consciousness to be fixed in pure devotion. Never saying, can you remove the obstacles so I can, get down to feeling good? Then there's a problem there. But if the center and the focus is always Krishna, what is the problem? Any other questions? Yes, sir.
Maharaj, yesterday when we were reading from the Chaitanya Charitamrita, and we heard that Lord Chaitanya had taken sannyas in the Mayavadi school. I was wondering if you could explain the reasons.
To the best of my understanding, that was the current practice at that time. I'm not sure how many Vaishnava sannyasis were about at that time. But the current practice was to take sannyas in the Shankara Sampradaya. And like last night, we also read sort of Damodar. He took sannyas from a Shankarite also. So there must have been an abundance of Shankarites floating around at that time. But I think it's just a matter of I think it's like a formality. Like an act is taking place, but the actual consciousness is the renunciation of the world. If my sole objective is the renunciation of the world for the service of Krishna, does it matter if I take sannyas from X, Y, or Z? And the important thing is the consciousness which is behind it. And then, it says that sort of Damodar took from somebody named Chaitanya Ananda Goswami. And then Lord Chaitanya took from Keshavarti Goswami, the original. So it would be interesting, who are those people in Lord Krishna's Leela? Has anyone ever read that before? Who is Keshavarti Goswami in Lord Krishna's Leela? Because he's not just some stupid Mayavadi. He's not some ignorant fool, impersonalist, but he's somebody special. I think it was just the current practice at that time. Anything else? Yes, sir.
Maharaj, you said earlier in the class, if we serve with mixed devotion, Krishna will provide that material benefits in such a way that we don't ask for anything material again. So, does that mean that we get what we think we need when it would cause us distress, so we wouldn't ask for anything else again? Or?
Well, look at the situation of Dhruva. Dhruva wanted a big kingdom because he was angry. He was slighted by his stepmother. So he said, I don't want this. I don't want a kingdom like this. I don't want a kingdom like my grandfather. I think his grandfather was Manu, or who was he? Huh?
King Uttarapada.
He said, I want a kingdom that's more than Brahma's kingdom. He was deadly determined. So then he did this tapasya and he saw the Lord. And when he saw the Lord gave him the pole star. Is that correct? Mm-hmm. Gave him the pole star. And some people say it's a spiritual planet in the material world. You know, there's a lot of different interpretations of that. But as soon as he saw that, he was struggling for the material fruit. And he saw Krishna, what did he say? He said, I was searching for broken pieces of glass. And now I have found a transcendental jewel. He said, Lord, I don't want anything else. Finished. I don't want anything else. So Krishna fulfilled him, changed his heart in one spot. I don't want anything else. But Krishna, what he did is he kept fulfilling Dhruva, and it became like a nightmare. It became like a nightmare for Dhruva. And why is it? Because, you know, when he got angry, he was going, my stepmother can die, her children can die. You know, and so it was arranged by the Lord that one day his stepbrother was out there in the forest doing something and a lion gobbled him up. Is that correct? That's what the Bhagavatam says. And then he was going, oh my God, this is Krishna, he's still fulfilling things that I have desired. And then when his stepbrother got gobbled up, then his mother couldn't bear the pain of separation. His mother couldn't bear the pain of separation. She died. And then the lady who had offended Dhruva, she got wiped out also. So he was just going, Lord, stop it. Lord, stop it. Lord, stop it. All I want is pure devotion. All I want is pure devotion. We have to be careful that we desire the right thing. Okay, we're going to stop here. Thank you very much. See everybody in the evening. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.